Aloha.
Aloha.
Talk about the induction and what it means to you.
Very special. This is where I spent my whole career. Nowadays it's hard to play and wear one uniform, so I'm very, very proud from that standpoint. I'm proud from the standpoint of our Pacific Island community. I know there were other Polynesians that came after me, but to be inducted, I represent all of those guys.
As people read about your story, Super Bowl champ multiple times, how do you hope you can inspire the next generation?
Well, you just give them advice to be themselves. I think what I'm going to speak about tonight a little bit is there was a special commitment with our group. There's a reason why we were able to go 5 times and close the deal 5 times. We all know that the Niners got some superstars right now, and we've been close the last 3 times, but it's hard to close the deal, But back when I was playing, I just thought that was what we were supposed to do. So they have to be able to build a culture that they believe in one another to get the job done.
You mentioned 5 championships. How do you view that maybe, or reflect on that now as opposed to at the time? I mean, is there a different appreciation as you hit a different stage of life? Look back on it.
Well, you do appreciate it now, but out of my 15 years, I played in 8 NFC championship games. So more than half of my career was in semifinals. And I got into the Super Bowl 4 times, and I was able to close the deal 4 times. But there's the other 4 NFC championship games that I lost. That stays with you a little bit longer. And so moments like tonight make you appreciate what we did, because they're honoring you for living up to a high standard. But sometimes when I'm by myself, I still think about those 4 that got away.
Does it make you appreciate even more the success you have with the 49ers, given how difficult it seems to be for them to, they get so close and they just can't get over the top?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I don't want to get to the point where I don't appreciate what this generation is doing. They've been to, I've spoken to some of the players, Talanoa Hufanga, even Dominic Pooney right now. What Kyle Shanahan has done at his young age to consistently go to 3 NFC championship games and 2 Super Bowls, that's not easy to do. And I truly believe, I think Kyle is 45 years old. Andy Reid did not win his first Super Bowl until I think he was over 50. So we have to appreciate what they're doing now, but at the same time, be reminded that the generation before them closed the deal every single time. But we have to appreciate what they're doing.
Speaking of Super Bowls, do you have a favorite one or favorite memory from the playing career back then?
Well, all of them are special. I'm going to speak about one tonight to get my point across. But there's 3 teams out of my 4 Super Bowls that's in a conversation as the greatest team of all time. And when you do that, you appreciate your group and the guys that you went to battle with and what you did out there. So I'm very fortunate to do that.
You kind of touched on it, but when you think back on your career and everything that's happened to get to this point, what are some memories that stand out to you?
I remember the 80s Chicago Bears. They were called the Monsters of Midway. I remember they wrote an article about me because I'm from Hawaii. They wrote an article about the 49ers being soft because they're from California. And we went there in 1989, I believe, the 88 season, and ran the ball down their throat. And Jerry Rice had some great catches, and Joe Montana played one of his best games at 31 below zero. And one thing that I learned, because I was still innocent to the different weathers, is that if you jump on your opponent, it doesn't matter if that's your home field, you're going to get cold. So they got cold, and we saw them putting on the long jacket towards the end of the third quarter, and I knew we got them.